Hello and welcome back. So this is going to be a very short update because I know a lot of you are keeping tuned into this news. So today, as we know, the coffin carrying the late Queen Elizabeth II has arrived back in Buckingham Palace, and it was met by her children, grandchildren, and their spouses at Buckingham Palace. So the UK media reported that King Charles III and the Queen Consort led the family in welcoming the cortege to the palace along with Princess Anne, Andrew and Prince Edward. The Prince and Princess of Wales and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were among the Queen's grandchildren to meet the procession on Tuesday evening local time. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie and their husbands Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi and Jack Brooksbank were there too. So was Zara and Mike Tyndall along with Peter Phillips. And earlier in the day we saw Prince Harry and Meghan driving into Buckingham Palace, but this image we're seeing here, it seems to be much later in the day. Of course, we've seen a lot of extraordinary scenes as people have been lining the streets to see the Queen's coffin en route to Buckingham Palace. And one more thing that I would like to point out as we are seeing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in these images, also on their way to the palace. It has been noteworthy that Princess Anne, who made the poignant journey from Scotland to London, has really stood out in the fact that people are really highlighting her commitment and her silent strength and her composure in all of this. And I think that it's quite commendable to see that she has stood by the Queen, and even in these last moments of honoring her, I think it's quite admirable. So one can only imagine what happened as the royal family got together in that moment, as they got the chance to have that private viewing or private time there together as a family. And as I've said, it's wonderful to know that Prince Harry, even if he has been personally going through a lot more in this time, especially with all the updates we've had concerning especially him being barred from wearing his uniform and some of the coverage that has been quite negative against the Sussexes and on and on. I think it's wonderful to know that he is not alone and he has Meghan by his side, and of course the love of countless and millions of you pouring out your love in so many various ways, and I think that means so much to them. So they say that the Queen's coffin will lie in the Bow Room, a room facing the garden where the Queen used to receive guests including heads of state from around the world, and then it will be taken to Westminster Hall to begin lying in state tomorrow. And also the reception of the coffin is considered to be a private event to allow the family a moment of quiet reflection. So there will be no public ceremony or vigil tonight, nor any films or photographs taken of this event. So a lot of commentators online keep on speculating that this perhaps will be a time of healing in the family. We can only hope and pray that that is so, especially as I talk about the Sussexes and so many of the disappointments that they have faced and spoken about concerning the media treatment that was unfair against them, as well as, some of the snubs and some of the disappointments that they have faced even between their own interactions there in the royal family. And I'm really praying that they can consider one more time allowing Prince Harry to wear his military uniform. I know that he's already released a statement saying wearing a uniform does not define his time as a service person, but of course it would have been a great honor for him, and a lot of people in the military community as well, they understand the importance of him being given that chance. And it's been such a moving thing to witness so many of you who have, served, speaking about this and understanding where Prince Harry is coming from. And of course, the encouragement that has been offered to this couple has been so wonderful. Even talking about the sudden walkabout that they had to go on that was unexpected on their part, and they were told about it and they had to get themselves together, get ready and go out there and meet people, and really stepping out courageously, and so many of you have commended them once again on that. So it's good to know that they have each other in this time. And of course, as Prince Harry said, that this is a moment for them to put the focus back on the Queen, and that's what he said in his statement concerning wearing a mourning suit. He said this via a spokesperson today. He said, quote, "The Duke of Sussex will wear a mourning suit throughout events honoring his grandmother. His decade of military service is not determined by the uniform he wears, and we respectfully ask that focus remain on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II," end quote. So Prince Harry wants focus back on, the Queen and her service, and he called her his compass, and he spoke about all the advice that she has given to him. And I think that he's taken a page out of her book in this one, just taking the high road. And he and Meghan have just maintained such composure and stoicism. But I can say something about this image as we're seeing Prince Harry and Meghan going to the private event, the private viewing. You can see on his face, you can see it on their faces, a lot of reflection and a lot of thought on the days ahead and what it's going to mean for them. And of course, I always implore us to keep on praying for this couple, and of course, even for the whole family, and just rising above even in our own conversation, in our own lives. So I just wanted to share this quick news with you. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, the onus will be on the media and the tabloids, especially to, as Prince Harry said, to keep the focus on the life and legacy of the Queen, and not to try and shift focus or try and find something that is salacious in order to sell papers or get clicks. And it's been quite interesting to note that some people have been talking about the level of spotlight on certain members of the royal family in this time, and some people have expressed worry that the Sussexes could pull focus, from the Queen. And it's not them who do it. I know that a lot of people are very interested in what the Sussexes do, and I applaud Harry and Meghan, knowing that they have a lot of star power, have tried to keep such a low profile and tried to just keep the focus, as Harry said, on his grandmother, who he respects so much. So we'll see how the papers handle themselves. The Sussexes are doing their very best to honor the Queen, despite some of the narrative that has gone round that they had disrespected her and insulted her. And we all know that's not true. Meghan has always spoken about how the Queen was, quote, wonderful to her, and Prince Harry spoken time and time again about how he admires her. He just respects his grandmother too much. Let's see how the days proceed ahead. And I'm so glad that the Duchess of Sussex is right there by Prince Harry to be, a rock in his life. And of course, they've been comforting each other. So I was just happy to share this quick image with you. We, of course, look forward to seeing more of the Sussexes in the following days. And of course, reports have been going out that we may be expecting their children to be joining them in the UK because of their extended stay. Who knows, maybe Doria will be with the children as they come over. So of course, prayers for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in this time. And as I said before, it's good to see that they are together, supporting and comforting each other in these moments. And of course, thank you so much for your love and outpouring of love for them in the comment section. And for those in the UK who have been supporting them and loving on them, thank you so much. So I wanted to share this quick update with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So here, I'm going to add this in here. I'm actually editing this video when more updates are coming out. So this is the updated schedule for Wednesday's procession to Westminster Hall. So they say that the procession to Westminster Hall will step off from Buckingham Palace at 2:20 p.m. on Wednesday the 14th. It will arrive at Westminster Hall at 3 p.m. Bear in mind, this is local time, right? Members of the royal family in the procession are, in no particular order, the King, the Duke of York, the Princess Royal, the Earl of Wessex, the Prince of Wales, the Duke of Sussex, Peter Phillips, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, the Duke of Gloucester, the Earl of Snowdon, the Queen Consort, the Princess of Wales, and the Countess of Wessex, as well as the Duchess of Sussex, will travel to the hall by car. The short service will last approximately 20 minutes and be led by the Archbishop of Canterbury, accompanied by the Dean of Westminster. Afterwards, members of the royal family will depart by car. Lying in state will then begin at 5 p.m. Times are local, so please do your conversions in your own time zone wherever you are. So that times, as I've said before, they are local to the UK. So get on theworldclock.com and do your conversions of time. So as I said, it starts off at 2:20 p.m. on Wednesday the 14th. They will arrive at Westminster Hall at 3 p.m. So we're going to see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex out again. You know, we love them here, so I wanted to share that quick update with you here. Thank you to those who support this channel, my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters. I want to say a heartfelt thank you. A special thank you right now to you, Patricia Lane. Thank you to you, Valerie Sedeno. Thank you to Aminata Ja. And to Gail Tapscott. You mean so much to me, and your giving to this channel has not gone unnoticed. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Thank you to those who gave during the last live. Thank you to Nutty Doctor. And thank you to Hen Pal. Thank you so much for your super chats during the last live. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you all once again. If you like this quick update, give it a thumbs up and check out for more videos. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.